Chantal, who lost 30 people, members of her family. And now is confronted by John, who is asking forgiveness. You understand what we are handling. But let me tell you something. At the heart of that surmounting guilt and horror, God is making our nation a nation again due to the fact and the reality that we are confronting our pain head on. We are handling it, we are facing it head on. We have no opportunity, we have no choice, we have to face it. We lost 1 million people. And we lost them to the cruelest means history has ever known. Machetes, hacking them to pieces. The piece of the film you saw, cutting somebody into pieces. From a standing position to a kneeling position to a flat position, that was the experience of 1 million people in our society. So even then, we are still broken pieces, but we need to survive, we need to be a nation again. And there is no shortcut to it, but to face it with the gospel and to face it with Christ. Because from the human view, from the human realism, you cannot face it. And people ask me, do you understand this? I do understand. I lost my niece, actually after the genocide, to the hands of the infiltrators, same perpetrators who infiltrated the country, and they came over into the northwest and they killed my niece. They peeled off the flesh from both arms to the wrist, from shoulder, both arms to the wrists, and they left bare bones on both arms, and they gang raped her, bleeding, and then they cut her neck off. I know what I'm talking about. It's real pain. It's no magic. But even then, we have to live. God calls me to forgive because I have to be free from that anger. I have to be liberated from that bitterness. Unless I resign from being a bishop, unless I resign from being an evangelist, how can I preach love when I don't forgive? And moreover, I want you to have this drama, then I let you ask the questions. You have read the story in the Gospels. And those of you who haven't, you just try it. Do me a favor. Do me a favor and go and read the Gospels. Read the story of the crucifixion of Jesus. Give him a try. Read, Jesus was still hanging on the cross. Stretched on the cross, nails into his palms and feet, stripped naked, aching, beaten from foot to head, and the Pharisees and the Sadducees and his accusers were still mocking him underneath the cross. And he said, Father, forgive them. It's amazing. Jesus did not wait until the pain is over. He didn't wait until the pain is over to forgive. He didn't wait until he resurrected from the dead. He was in pain. Rwanda cannot wait. I think this young lady from Florida, above all places in the world, walking just into the brokenness and the and the horror of killing. She's never seen this in America. Nobody has seen it in America. And the hear of an African priest, a priest like another priest anyway, makes no difference, he's a priest, telling her that there is forgiveness and reconciliation in a country which consumes a million people. Who cannot be skeptical? Who cannot be? It's not only her. Even Rwandans themselves are. It's hard. But with God, it's possible. It's possible. People are repenting. And people are coming to Jesus, are seeking Jesus. Miracle, it's a miracle in Rwanda. And we did not only lose people, we lost the infrastructure. We lost everything that a nation can own, can have as a nation. But because of God's presence, the honesty, that repentance, that diagnosis that we are having on ourselves and repenting and forgiving the unforgivables. You cannot believe today the World Bank has ranked Rwanda the least country, the least corrupt country in Africa. It's a miracle. It's only 15 years this coming April since the genocide took place. It's corrupt. The fastest growing African economy. The cleanest country from the stink of death 15 years ago. It's a miracle. And the miracle is taking place because we are willing to accept and confess our guilt and our embarrassment. We hold each other and